Hi, this is Pam and Gilbert from Two Bikes for Adventure. While I use my Brompton Sea bag on our touring adventures, Gilbert prefers his do-it-yourself bags. In this video, we will discuss various ways to hack your own low-cost touring bags. Until recently, very few waterproof bags were specifically designed for the Brompton front carrier block. Those that existed, like the Caradry City Folder or the Ortlieb O bag, were expensive, too small for touring, or not easily available. Brompton introduced a larger waterproof bag in 2020, the 25-litre Burrow, but it's a costly choice. Through the years, we came up with do-it-yourself alternatives that address the shortage of affordable waterproof touring bags. Our primary design criteria were low cost, $100 or less, fit on the Brompton front carrier block, and waterproof without needing a rain cover. We will rate each solution based on the following factors: no or minimal tools to assemble, secure mounting, sufficient storage capacity, and ease of use. We start with a frame that attaches to the Brompton front carrier block. The block dimensions haven't changed in decades. The corresponding carrier frame has, however, seen some transformation. Its initial design was a robust, all-metal version, which was redesigned to a lighter, riveted plastic metal composite style. The latest version in 2020 eliminated the handle to permit better compatibility with all handlebar types. Needless to say, no high-end touring bike rack would be made of riveted plastic, so we suspect that cost saving was the motivation for this evolution. On the other hand, this rack should only be used to carry 10 kilograms on relatively good roads, so we haven't been worried, nor have we experienced any failures. All our DIY solutions are built around the standard 30 by 40 centimeter frame dimension. This 13mm tube structure was previously found in C and T bags and is still available in stores and online. Note that other non-standard configurations are available for third-party bags and may be more appropriate for your particular DIY project. We have found options in the $20 to $35 range. For a handleless version of the frame, bear in mind that any bag you attach will need a strap or handle of its own in order to carry it separately from the bike. Before we ever cycled on Bromptons, we were using Ortlieb front roller bags. A gold standard among bicycle tourers around the world, the roll-top design offers excellent protection against dust and rain, while still permitting a certain level of volume adjustment, depending on the load carried. We will favor this type of closing mechanism when designing our DIY solution. We didn't want to cut, drill, or modify the existing rack, and wanted as much as possible to keep the original waterproof bag intact. The only tool required for our modification should be a Swiss Army knife or a Leatherman. The mounting mechanism between the rack and the bag should remain secure throughout any vibration while in motion. The solution should have a capacity of at least 20 litres, and if possible, be expandable when needed. Finally, it should be easy to access the contents while the bag is mounted on the bike. As we already own Ortlieb front rollers, we wanted to see if we could simply mount them on the Brompton carrier frame. Unfortunately, there are two complications. First, the mounting rail is not wide enough to clear the top handle assembly. A minimum of 16 centimeters clearance would be required. Also, the support hook's location is too high to fit on the baggage frame. To mount securely, we would either need to cut the bottom frame bracket, which could compromise the support block locking mechanism, or relocate the bag support rail lower to reach the 27.4 centimeter maximum clearance, 10 3/4 inch, or ultimately build a custom frame to fit the Ortlieb. Such a solution can be seen here on Susanna Thornton's channel. As we do not want to alter the bag nor the luggage frame, an easier solution could be to mount the bag horizontally. The waterproofness would not be compromised in this position, as its IPX4 rating protects against splashes from any direction. Although meeting the no-tool and secure mounting requirements, the 12-litre capacity of one horizontal front roller bag is too restrictive for our travel needs. A larger 20-litre Ortlieb back roller could probably work, but we haven't tried it. In both cases, however, the contents would be secure, but not easily accessible on the bike. Cyclists are not the only outdoor enthusiasts interested in waterproof bags. After a visit to a local outdoor gear retailer, Gilbert found this 32-litre waterproof backpack for $35. Designed for watersport activities, it even includes an inflatable baffle to ensure the bag would float if accidentally dropped in water. Although a nice feature if we ever plan to pack raft with our Brompton, the real question was, can it be attached securely to the Brompton carrier frame? 2 nylon webbing straps with quick-release buckles did the trick. However, the lack of internal stiffening structure inside the bag made it droop down around the frame bottom bracket. To solve this issue, we added a dollar store gardening knee pad cut to fit as bottom support. It could also be used as a butt pad during picnic breaks. To complete the assembly, a backpack bottle pouch was added to the back. Gilbert successfully used this solution during our month-long trip to Japan in 2014. This solution required no tools, was relatively easy to mount, and had plenty of available extra capacity. In addition, the existing backpack straps made it a breeze to carry around the airport or when commuting. One problem remained: it was awkward to access the bag contents via the side opening. We really needed a solution with a top opening. When Gilbert looked at waterproof messenger bags, the Ortlieb Xpress caught his attention. Originally produced in 3 sizes, 15, 25, and 35 litres, they had been discontinued by Ortlieb a few years back, but remained available on the second-hand market. The medium-sized bag, in addition to having the required volume, also had an aspect ratio that closely matched the Brompton carrier frame. We were able to acquire this bag for $30 US. The bag is meant to be worn over the shoulder, so it doesn't have any mounting hooks. Attaching the bag to the frame was easy. First, fold the 2 upper strap attach points over the frame and secure them in position with reusable tie wraps. Then, pass the closing straps around the side of the frame before closing the bag. To further secure the bag to the frame, Gilbert wrapped a large baggage strap around the entire assembly. This strap also supports the rear water bottle pouch and spare front tire via carabiners clipped to the 2 bag mounting tabs. Note that we use the same strap to pack the Brompton for air travel in box, dimpa, or suitcase. Gilbert has been using this solution for 6 years now. It satisfies all the required criteria: no tools, secure mounting, 25 litres, easy to use. It's ready to compete against the Burrow Waterproof anytime. As the number of Ortlieb Xpress bags available on the second-hand market dwindles, an alternative solution could be the Ortlieb Office Bag. Slightly smaller at 21 litres, it has a similar aspect ratio to the Xpress while offering an even more robust construction. Furthermore, it comes with a bicycle rack mounting system that can be easily adapted for the Brompton carrier frame. The mounting rail is designed to be set at a plus or minus 15-degree angle, depending if the bag is to be positioned on the right or left side of a rear bicycle rack. In our case, we need to reposition the bracket horizontally, 27.4 centimeters above the bottom of the bag. We purchased our Xpress bag used. This version has a QL2 mounting system. Note that the latest office bag has an updated system and its adaptation will differ. We just needed to drill a few holes. This proved to be relatively easy as the rail mounting hardware was made to be user serviceable. We covered the remaining holes with bicycle tube patch material. Obviously, this option diverges from our premise of not modifying the bag or requiring tools. The suggested alteration doesn't compromise the waterproofness of the bag and is easy to do, and it offers a high-quality solution that can compete with Brompton-branded bags costing 3 times as much. Its drawback is that, like the Burrow large waterproof bag, It lacks the ability to adjust the closing mechanism. In that respect, the previous solutions with adjustable straps are superior. To design your own waterproof bag, you need to highlight the characteristics you wish you would find in off-the-shelf bags. Easily adjustable volume, ease of access content while cycling, ease of transport while off the bike, external attach points, external pockets, internal pockets. Maybe you'd like to be able to switch your DIY solution between your Brompton and a non-folding bike. The bag you want may not be available for purchase or may be too expensive. On the other hand, maybe you already own the ideal solution and didn't know it. All you need is some imagination to figure out how to secure it to your Brompton and start your own long-distance adventure.